Assalamu alaikum viewers, let's see the beginning of part 3. In the Kaikabila, Aljan comes to Malun Khatun and says, Malun Khatun Aisha is not to be found anywhere. So Malun Khatun says, what do you mean? Where was she? Didn't the spies see her? So Aljan says, no, we searched for her everywhere, but she was nowhere to be found. Has she followed Aljam Khatun? She has lost her mind. Hearing this, Malun Khatun says, wait, don't think so badly, Aljan. If this was the case, we would have found out. She must be somewhere here. Send a spy to search. Meanwhile, a spy comes and says, please send my regards to Mr. Pan. Then while giving the letter he says, it has to do with the life and death, and this is common. While giving the letter, the spy goes along. After reading the letter, the lady gets very worried and says, this will be a great destruction for all of us. May Allah help us. In the jungle, Orhan is making a trap with the spies and says we will find it soon, do it quickly. So Elcham says if we go, then they will know that we knew about the secret path, and this will prove dangerous for Baba. If we stop, then we don't know whether we will be saved or not. The answer is Orhan says, don't we have such problems in our past, Elcham? But I see that after your father's imprisonment, you have become quite aware. Which Abhinav Alchem says while crying, I am worried about Mr. Urahan, but not just because of the father. Urahan asks, what happened, Alchem Khatun? Tell me. So Alchem Khatun moves forward with him and says, there is not much time left in the wedding, and I don't want there to be any secret between us. It was Aisha who was the one who was going to get married. While listening to this, Urahan is shocked, and Alchem remembers that moment when Aisha had talked about getting married. After this, Urahan asks, why would Aisha Khatun do such a thing? So Alchem Khatun says, all this happened because of the same poison. My sister-in-law's condition has deteriorated even more than before, and Holofira also died because of the same poison. Maybe that's why it's happening, because she was innocent. Hearing this, Urdan says, as you said, we shouldn't keep any secrets. You are right. My father played a game, and we knew from the beginning that it was Ulaya who did this. We laid a trap to know about the secret path of Atranos. We proved that Holofira is dead and played a game with Ulaya. He is alive. So Elcham says, thank God. He smiles and asks, aren't you angry because we hid the truth? So Elcham says, I am very happy that my hands are not stained with the blood of an innocent. May Allah keep us safe. He showed us how smart he is. Then he asks, is Ulufira okay? So Ulufira says, yes, he is fine. We said goodbye to each other. Now I will go on my way, and I will go on my way. So I say, spy, the prince is coming. He says, listening to this, Alchemist hides behind the woman. And Alchemist asks the Byzantines, are you looking for me? He says, Alchemist runs and turns around, and the Byzantine spy comes in the net, and the net is pulled. He is trapped in the net, that the swords are beaten, and the death guard is removed. They are all killed together, counting them, and saying, yes, 7, 8, 9. This is a mystery. At this moment they see that a Byzantine spy is running away, but the thrown dagger of Elcham Khatun also completes his work. Then Ruhan says, until they find him, they must have taken the Ahamat Ranos. Along with this, they all leave from there. Here, Osman goes to the tribe. The people of the tribe welcome him at the banks of Usman Sahib Zindabad. Usman Sahib's horse and the horse-drawn horse meet Fatima and hug them, and blesses Fatah. Malul Khatun tells Usman Sahib, I have news, but this news is bad. After reading this, Usman gets very angry, and he walks towards the leadership tent. Alauddin also starts following him, but Manu stops him from the women and says, you wait, son, wait, son. He says, along with this, she herself goes after Usman. The second side enters the Atranos fort with Jurkutai, Turan and the soldiers. Seeing him, Imran says to Gundo Sahib, are you seeing Gundo Sahib? You are sacrificing yourself for Usman Sahib, and he is sending his man without fear to me. Then Jerakutai's life increases and says, I have sent a dead man, how did you escape, Jerakutai? So Jerakutai says, Imran Tagan, Allah has not written my death yet. You could not kill me even after applying full force. Imran Tegan asks him, "Why have you come here?" So Jerakutai says, "I think you do not know well." Imran Tegan says, "Say what you want to say quickly. I will cut your tongue if you want to hang with Gundosh." This time there are not few people in front of you who say that we are not here to fight, but to talk. We are the rebels, so you control your anger. You cooperated with the Scipions and the popes, but you could not protect the market, and you could not protect our rebels, not even the cardinals. Your status is over, and those who cooperated with you have all become disappointed one by one. This makes Ibn Tegan very angry, and he takes the sword and says, You think that Pope is like these goons with whom you are fighting." Then Jericho says, "There is no difference between goon and Pope in front of us. The infidels are infidels. Shall we talk now?" In the Kaik tribe, Osman says angrily, "Who am I fighting for? Who is my struggle for, when they are attacking from behind and plotting against us?" Then, pointing at the map, he says, "When I am facing the Byzantines on this road, they are stabbing us in the back." Then Manon says, "It seems that the desire to marry the son of the martyr was due to some agreement." So Osman says, which means that the army and the army have united and have determined their goal. But Imran asks Jai Ruktai, "Does Osman go to Gundus for cardinal?" Jai Ruktai says, "Yes, that's right, you are right." But Imran slaps Gundus hard and says, "No, that's not enough. Gundus is very important to you. You will not only give me cardinal and his LG, but also the gold of the Ujaitas. If you don't give me the gold, then tell Osman that he can kill cardinal. I will sell Gundus' head as a gift for the wedding." Jai Ruktai says, "I will tell my master," and they will decide. They say that Jarkudai goes along with it, and Uluya goes ahead with Imran Tegan. She had destroyed the army first, and now she has destroyed the Slavic Empire. Osman is coming slowly, so what will we do now? Which Imran Tegan says it is possible to destroy cities. Uluya, but the lives of cardinals and LCs are more valuable otherwise. Whoever was our friend will raise a sword against us. Osman will give me something in return for my friend. When I get everything I want, I will kill Osman. Here, the Urdan tribe reaches. After the greetings, Malun Khatun asks them, "Did you know about the secret routes?" Then Urdan says, "Thank God we know. But Guntur Sahib, Imran Tega has made Guntur Sahib a prisoner." What Aban Malun Khatun says, "We know, son, we know. Now we know about the secret path. Al-Chum, inshallah, we will protect your father." Quran says, "I'm going to give news to my father." After he left, Malun Khatun Al-Chum says, "My daughter, I should not tell you this, but Aisha Hatun has been missing for a long time." Al-Chum says, "Are they missing?" Fatima says, "We looked everywhere, but we did not find them. We thought she must have gone after you." So the officer says, "Malun Khatun, when I was outside the tent in the evening, Aisha Hatun was walking near her. There Shami was prepared to throw the bomb in the cart. Finally we succeeded, Prince. So Laudin says, this cart will give us many successes. First Gundos and then Atranus, Imran's head too." At this moment Osman comes there and says, throwing the bomb from the cart, "Atranus will have such a big explosion that the voice will be heard all over the world." At this moment Orhan comes there and says, being happy, "We have learned about Imran Tekin's secret path." Hearing this, everyone is very happy. And Osman says, "Mashallah, mashallah. So this will be our victory, inshallah." So this is the end of this episode. If you like the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon.